Oh, what's cracking YouTube? What's shaking bacon? What's everybody getting themselves into on this Wednesday? You already know right here, we had lunch break. It's not raining today, but still we got some fucking cloudy cold weather, you know what I mean? But at least it's not raining though, because it's been raining nonstop for these past days. It's finally dry, thank God. But just jumping on, trying to see what's up with everybody. Chop it up, see what people getting themselves into. Que dice la buena vida, the good life here on the YouTube streets. Because I mean, at least towards this side of the genre, it runs like the streets apparently now. How much street activity be going down in YouTube? Never realized how active it could be online. The world, what it has come to. Not so much even with like street related stuff, but just all kinds of bullshit, right? Everybody, trying to blow shit out of proportion all the time. You know what I mean? But what's everybody getting themselves into? What's popping out there? Goddamn dog's always barking, homie. Shit. Hey, feed that motherfucker a piece of bologna. Shut him up. Let's see. Whoopsie, I didn't even set this up. Hold up. Oh, well, my bad. Where did she go? The YouTube yarda is real, carnal. Is it? That's just crazy, though, bro. That's just crazy how, people really want to come online and, like, really try to push their weight around, like, if this is the streets or something. It's crazy. Like, I never realized, like, bro, if I was to be coming on here and, threatening people and, calling fades, homies would be like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Like, now people meeting up for fades, like, and for money? Like, what? The kind of shit is that, bro? Imagine, dog, like, telling my enemies, like, the virus that we beef it with, like, hey, ¿sabes qué, homie? We're going to meet up at the parque, and we're going to get down, and, for some feria, and, with the feria, that way, break it up, maybe have somebody record it. Imagine, bro, like, if we were to be out there handling beef like that, bro. Like, kind of goofy behaviors are these, bro? That's just crazy. Like, real men handle their beef like that. Like, no, professional athletes handle their beef like that. Not even their beef. That's how professional athletes, go about things. Right? In sports entertainment. This is the streets. This is actual animosity. This is not, entertainment and, vendors and venues. And this is not a fucking sporting event, bro. This is not a fucking fair competition to see who's more macho. This is legit animosity and wanting to take out your enemy. Like, I don't know. People are crazy though. No, see, the thing is that people think it's entertainment, the ones, creating the beef. But see, what they need to be aware of is that when it's entertainment, that means that the other party has to be aware that this is entertainment. Like, we're in this together, right? Like, me and you are going to create this problem because this is entertainment, right? And this is how we're going to get our views and our money, our revenue, right? So they have to be on board. That's what makes a TV show, right? That they're all actors and that everyone is aware that we're doing a TV show, and bam, right? That's entertainment. But see, on YouTube, the person may be doing the entertainment, but the person that he's speaking on or the other side is not aware that they're, that they have this understanding, right? So while one person could see it as entertainment, the other person is not seeing it as entertainment. That's what creates the actual problems. Because even though your channel may be entertainment and you may be entertainment, people's problems, the streets, and, actual individuals are not entertainment. Right? Like, your channel may be entertainment, but what these people have going on and their business is not entertainment, though. You get what I'm saying? That's what people fail to realize. Like people, like let's say when they cover the news, they're covering a TV show. Yeah, because they're covering something that's entertainment. Like this is a TV show which is not real, right? So they're covering the TV show. So this is all based around entertainment. But see, when it's like you're speaking on real people's stuff, that's not entertainment. You know, that's why the news is not considered entertainment. People don't call news entertainment because the news not entertainment. You get what I'm saying? Like TV shows are entertainment because it's all fake and staged and stuff, you know? But the news is not entertainment. Even though people could be entertained by the news. It's legitly news. You know, I think people have like maybe a hard time like, you know, knowing or separating that, right? And I think that's what creates a dysfunction on YouTube. But then that's what happens when, you know, people who don't understand the business of things, right? Go into business for themselves, right? They make those mistakes, right? YouTube guy has been treacherous. Gotta keep through. Enemy trolls. No, mames. Real men handle their beefs on offline without telling the internet. Yeah, exactly, bro. They're not gonna throw the evidence out there, you know, like, because then whatever happens, like if something does happen, the cops now could find out, you know, what occurred, bro, based off of your own, you know, shit that you threw out there. That's why if stuff's really gonna get handled, people are not gonna speak on it. People are not even gonna know about anything, right? They're not gonna pay no mind, and they're just gonna go and take care of business. And I recorded or nothing like that way. If the person does end up, you know, calling the cops on you, right? It's your word against his, right? Like, how do you know he's not lying? Does he have any actual evidence that it was me? I mean, I never told anything to that man. You know, like, can you pull up any messages where I am insulting this individual or people are aware of this beef? Like, can you find someone to verify that we actually have a rivalry? Like, it's word against word, right? He's saying I attacked him. I'm saying I didn't attack him. So therefore, it's word against word. See, when you record shit and you start telling other people, then they could easily pull them into it, and now you're fucked. Because for some odd reason, you wanted to impress people instead of, you know, taking care of what's actually the business. Like, but then how are people going to believe me? This is not about people believing you. This is about you, you know, being disrespected by this individual and feeling disrespected, and that's the reason why you're handling it. You're not going and handling because you want to be seen by everyone as tough or really about it, right? But because you actually felt disrespected. So this was about satisfying yourself and not satisfying others, right? Because now if you're looking to really now just to prove a point to these individuals, then that's how you're going to end up doing 25 to life. Right? Let them believe what they want, bro. As long as you know the truth, because you know you actually went and handled business, then what does the opinion of everybody else matter, bro? If you actually know what the truth is, you and him both know what it is. So therefore, let them spin whatever narrative they want. I mean, the fact that you know what the truth is the real reason of why you should be able to sleep at night. Because if you care about this other stuff, then I suggest you seek therapy, right? Because there's some issues right there, right? Like when you're worried about strangers' opinions on you, right? And then there's some issues there. Even boxers nowadays don't have real beef. It's all an act entertainment. But see, with them, it has always been an act, though. You know what I mean? With boxers, it was always with boxers, it was more of a competitive thing. This guy thinks he's better than me, and I think I'm better than him. So they're gonna compete in the ring to actually see, you know, what it is, right? So to them, it was a sport, right? Because what they love to do, and they, you know, they felt like they were elite levels, you know, both of them. So now they're putting them in the ring. People are, you know, understand that. Compared to this person is insulting this person and, you know, and stuff like that, right? Like actually dissing them, you know, there's a difference, right? Because I guarantee you, if these boxers, you know, these fools were, hey, fuck your mom, your kids, and everything, I guarantee this fool's going to hop in his car and he's going to go look for that fool and handle it in the streets. He's not going to wait for a pay-per-view event and shit like that. He's going to go handle that shit because he felt disrespect. Oh, hell no, this motherfucker, you know? Boxers have gotten into fights outside of the ring, right, in the streets, right? The reason why they didn't wait, you know, for the ring or challenge them in the ring is because they felt disrespected by this individual and they want to go kick his ass. Because that's how real beef is handled. You're not like, let me put it out there and, you know, try to schedule a fight and have people, you know, time in and pay for it and let's get this. That's not how real beef is handled, my boy. Nobody does that. Then it's no longer, you're not doing this because beef, you're looking now just to get money. You guys are literally in business together. So that was not even your rival. He's literally your business partner. And you're gonna lie about this rivalry or this offensive, you know, that you're offended. Bro, you guys are literally business partners, homie. Like, you might as well invite that fool over for cake and, you know, a soda at your pad. He's literally your best friend now. Yeah, bro, that's crazy that most people are in it together, but they won't admit. Oh yeah, of course, yeah, they're in it together. Yes, Simon. I've gotten, you know, hit up by individuals outside of the thing and, you know, wanting to create fake beef. I'm just like, bro, lose my number, homie. So goofy ass. Shit is funny. Bro, sometimes it's stuff that, you know, they come to me with, bro. I have a hard time really believing what I'm being told, right? I'm just like, are these people being fucking serious? Like, it's because I don't know, like, before YouTube and stuff like that, I never pictured that people would actually do that kind of stuff for attention. Like, I believe that people seek attention. I do believe in that, but I never believed to this extreme, right? Like, I never believed that people would actually bust this kind of stuff or take it to this level in order to get, you know, recognition, though. Like, I'm just like, damn, like, people really do this shit. Like, they really legitimately do this. This is, like, that's fucking, I never would have thought that. But then again, maybe because, you know, I'm not like that I just figured, right, that everybody was, and that maybe that was my downfall, right, for living in my own little bubble, right? Like, I legitimately really thought that people wouldn't, you know, like, why would somebody do that shit, right? I still have sometimes a hard time believing why people do the shit that they still now, you know, like, why the fuck would they lie about that for? Like, but I guess that's just a mystery. That's the beautiful thing about it, right? Like, people's personalities, right? Like, it trips you out, like, why individuals do what they do, though. Like, it's crazy. I'm telling you, the human brain is very fascinating, bro. Like what makes individuals do and behave the way they do, right? It's just like that is fucking crazy, though. It's a trip, though. I don't post my issues on social media. I keep them to myself. But you should see, here's the thing, though. You should never keep your issues to yourself. Like, you should find somebody to, you know, to be able to have the conversation, maybe therapy. The worst thing you could do is, if you have problems, is ever keep them bottled up inside. You feel me? Like, that is, like, you should never do that. You know, like, you should, you know, if there's somebody that you can trust, you know, or like I said, or you can seek therapy. I recommend it, right? Because, you know, it does help you a lot, bro. Because if you keep stuff bottled up inside, as the times go on, that bottle's gonna start overflowing, bro, and it's gonna become very difficult for you now to control everything, right? Like, sometimes people wait till it's already, I'm not gonna say too late, but when shit's already out of hand, right? And then it becomes more difficult now to try to, you know, fix the problem. So I believe people should, you know, speak and express themselves, right? It does help them, but how they do it and what they put out there, right, or who they're seeking their trust in, right, should also be taken into consideration, right? Because you already know the internet is full of a lot of people that support and a lot of good individuals out there. There is, you know what I mean? There's a lot of people that actually will probably actually give you good advice and actually look to try to help you. But at the same time, there's also a gang of individuals who are going to look to prey on you on that and use that against you because it makes them feel better about their overall situations, right? Like, there's literally people out there that just look just to see who they could prey on and you know, fuck with them because it makes them feel better about what they have going on because they can't cope with their own problems, right? Like, they don't know how to do it, and this is the only way that they feel that they know how to make themselves feel better, right? It's crazy, though. Like, I am aware, like, if people are watching me, I am aware that not all those people that are watching is because they like me or they care what I gotta say or that they're, you know, like, I am aware that there's people in there that are, you know, looking to do the opposite as well, right? Sometimes, you know, people's egos inflates, you know, like, they get so big that they literally think that, you know, everyone's looking to really, support them or dig what they're saying, when that's not necessarily the case. Look at what Mr. Capone put out there saying he's gonna start explode. Yeah, bro, that to me, I'm telling you, like that's strange, bro. Like if somebody owes me money, bro, like if somebody owes me money, bro, I'm gonna go get my money. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get my money. I'm not even send my homies because my homies have nothing to do with this. Why am I gonna put my homies' freedom in jeopardy? Or their lives potentially, right? For that matter, right? To go do something that's my issue. Like I'm gonna go now. If they accompany with me, they accompany with me, right? But I'm not gonna go and send them and act like nah. I'm gonna go because this is my issue, right? And they're just gonna go just in case shit doesn't get out of hand. But essentially, I'm gonna be the one getting my money, though. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna come on here and threaten people with this and that, because then it's just like I'm just seeking, for attention or for views and stuff like that, right? Because at the end of the day, who owes you money isn't to no one's concern on here, right? Like, why should these individuals care about, that problem, right? Like, how is it going to fix your problem by throwing it out there? Or how's that going to get your money back? Like, I don't understand. Like, I really don't understand. Like, if I like one rapper and I like the other rapper and that rapper owes that rapper money, I'm not going to care that he owes him money, bro. I'm just not. Like, yeah, that's fucked up and that's scandalous, but that's not my problem. That's not my issue, For all I know, I don't know why he did him like that. For all I know, maybe this fool did something to him, and I don't know. You get what I'm saying? But that is not my issue, though, to even worry about that kind of shit. So therefore, it's irrelevant to me. Therefore, I don't care. Like, there's some YouTubers that I dislike and that I have my issues with on YouTube, right? But the reason I never made a video about it or speak about it or anything like, or even drop their names, is because what does it matter to everybody? Like, why should people be concerned about my issues with these individuals, right? Like me putting it out there, like what exactly am I looking to get out of that, right? Like it's not gonna get people to not mess with them because this is a me and him issue. So why would anybody else jump in or even care, right? Like this issue's between us. So why the fuck would I want to look to bring in people, outside of that in, right? Like I don't need no one to fight my battles for me. I could do it by myself, and they have no reason of why to dislike this person just because I dislike him. Doesn't mean that they have to dislike him. You know what I mean? This is a us issue. So therefore, there's no need for me to throw it out there and bring everyone into the mix, right? Because then if I do that, the only thing I'm looking for is attention and people to take my side. You get what I mean? So I'm seeking the approval and recognition of others. So this is not even no longer because of the issue, but because of this. That's the reason why I don't do it, because I don't see no need to why for me to do it. Right? Like it literally will make no sense of why would I do a video about them. Okay? Like what I look to seek to get out of that though. You know what I mean? But that's just like I said. That's when it comes to personal stuff, right? It's different. Like let's say somebody out there, is pointing out people's lies and stuff like that, because they don't have no actual physical issue with these individuals, are just pointing out the misconceptions and the deception. You know what I mean? Compared to like if you actually have some actual personal beef with this individual and you're airing it out there, what are you really looking to seek to get out of that though? You know what I mean? It's one of the things I have to sometimes tell my homie. There's sometimes my homies, they'll go in my videos and they'll read people's comments and they'll be like, man, hey, fuck this motherfucker. Hey, dog, we should go looking for this fool and smash him. Like, why, bro? Like, he's dissing me, bro. He ain't even dissing the hood. Like, still, bro, fuck them fools. Like, I'm not going to drag people into my mix. You feel me? Like, it's different if he's dissing, like, my neighborhood and shit like that. Then everyone else could get mad, right? But if he's dissing me, bro, then, like, I respect that, homies, are down to ride for me and shit like that. But I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna exploit that, right? I'm not gonna take, use that and now, use that to get these individuals to do my shit for me. Because then that's not down, that's not witted, that's not you caring about the homies, that's not even you being, you know what I mean? Now that's just looking you to exploit your homies. And there ain't nothing righteous about that either. You know what I mean? Like, bro, if I'm not even getting mad, why are you getting mad for me? I'm built different. Yeah, I feel you. It wasn't a real one, but a real one don't post that kind of shit. Well, that's not even to say that he's not real, right? But maybe it could have been just like, maybe like the whole, social media thing maybe got the best of him in that moment, right? Maybe he was upset and he just happened to give into to that, right? Give into his feelings, right? Not to say that he really isn't about it and stuff like that, right? But he could have just been, you know what I mean, and his feelings that day, you know what I mean? Like, oh man, I was just mad that day. You feel me? Because that happens. People get mad and they let their emotions get the best of them. Same thing happens to me. Like when we go out places and some fool says something and then I fucking harm them, right? And it's like, why did I let that fool shit get to me, right? Like, why did I let it affect my night and fuck everything up, right? So people give in to their emotions, right? Road rage too, right? So it happens. It does happen, right? It doesn't mean that you're soft or weak-minded or nothing like that, right? Like I said, when it comes to controlling your emotions as humans, bro, we have a hard time doing that, right? So it's gonna happen from time to time. Where it's the issue is when it becomes your character, becomes your persona, when you allow it to consume you, then that's when it's the issue, right? What are your thoughts on people who want a relationship, but when they're in a relationship, they don't want to put in the work and the great? But see, that's people that just say they want to be in a relationship, but in all true reality, they don't really want to be in a relationship, right? So they're just they're full of shit, bro. You know what I mean? Like, they're gonna go now, be playing the games instead of like, Sabes, if you really don't want to be with that person, just fucking tell the person you don't want to be with them, and now just go now with this female. Like the fact that you're trying to play both now is you're looking to satisfy your ego, bro. This is not even about like you're looking to be a pimp or whatever. It's just that you feel insecure and insignificant, and that this makes you now feel a little bit more better about your overall character and persona. So you have a self-esteem issue, right? Because that's the only reason why you're doing this. So even though people want to credit individuals and see them as pimps and that's right and everything, in actual reality, bro, that person literally feels insecure about himself, bro. And now you're just helping him drown and boost this fucking delusion that he's in. And that's the facts. People don't like the facts. Like, oh, this fool soft, or this fool, how can he say that? Dog, that's some family, bro. I'm speaking facts, bro, on what it really is, dog. You may not like it, right? Because now it points out your faults, right? But it's the fucking truth, bro. Don't get mad at me now, just because you can't deal with your own problems. Right? But want to play them off like if you in control and if you really doing something when you're not. Please give me a shout out. Just Wings. Shout out to Just Wings. I'm really trying to gain subs. I'm starting out. Well, hey, go subscribe to that homie's channel. I don't know if he's got a is you got a channel? Okay, yeah. So I don't know. Is that your channel? If it is his channel, go and subscribe to homie's channel right there. See what's cracking. Slay Queen. I'm fat and I'm ugly. How do you know you're ugly though? Right? Like just because someone tells you you're ugly doesn't mean you're actually ugly, right? Because it could just be that person being negative, or just like him, lashing out, or him just looking to seek to point, put you down, potentially, like I said, bro. Do you just like when liars say they're pay you on the day and they say they look? My problem with individuals, right, is this: if you're gonna do, if you say something that you're gonna do, then do it. If not, don't say that you're gonna do something. Like if you really don't know, if you're really not sure, if you really don't, then just don't say it, right? Like there's no need for you to say, you know, that you're gonna do something this day or that you're gonna make sure it happens. If you really truly don't know, like I'll understand if you can or you don't. You feel me? It's like, so there's no need to why to lie. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't tell me that you know for a fact, or that you know, when you really truly don't know. Like, I would be more better with the truth, bro. Like, hey, sabes que, hey, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. Hey, that's cool, my boy. That we can still, handle it, and está bien, carnal. Because now I'm going through with it, knowing damn well that potentially, So, but I'm aware though, compared to like you're telling me that we're everything's all good, and then we're not. Then I'm gonna just be mad because you told me that this was gonna happen and it didn't, bro. So like, just be like I said, bro. There's never no reason of why to lie. There isn't, homie. There isn't. Neta, there isn't. Like if you really don't want to go, somewhere with this, hey, sabes que, my boy, I just don't feel like going out. Right? Instead of telling him, yeah, Simon, I'll be there, and then hey, sabes que, I was on an airplane that she felt. Bro, just fucking be straightforward. That's why people get mad at people. It's not that, people don't want to hear the truth. No. It's not that. It's that motherfuckers rather lie, bro. And then they get mad when they tell them the truth. Yeah, they got mad that you told them the truth because you fucking lied. If you would have straight gone to them with the truth from the beginning, they would have never gotten mad. But since you fucking chose to tell them the truth after you lied, they're mad at the fact that you lied to them, not at the fact that you're telling them the truth. There's a difference. Right? But people misconstrue that, right? And say that, people are just mad, they can't handle the truth, or they don't like the truth. Nah, they don't like the truth once they've been lied to, though. You left that part out. You feel me? Like, people leave that shit out. Like, bro, they weren't mad because you told them the truth. They were mad because you fucking lied to them, and then when you got caught, now you want to tell them the truth. So a lot of people out there that are, want to spin that narrative too. Right? Like, I'm able to admit my mistakes. No, you're not. You were able to admit your mistakes once you fucking got caught, bro, and put on blast. Then you admitted it. That's not the same as you making a mistake and realize you made the mistake, and now you're saying that you made a mistake. You want to say that after the fact you got caught and now pointing it out. Like, then you didn't tell the truth, my boy. Then you don't recognize what you do is wrong. You recognize what you do is wrong once you get caught, bro. That's not the same. And the narrative that people try to spin is fucking crazy, though. And it's funny because I believe that they truly lie to themselves to make themselves believe that kind of shit. Like, bro, there ain't nothing solid and real about you, motherfucker. Like, fools out there want to claim that they recognize when they make mistakes. After you fucking get put on blast, bro, get your ass out of here. Goofy ass fools. I'm telling you, I get bothered by liars. Because the fucking charade that they play for themselves is ridiculous. Help me oil it up. I can't on my own. Your car or what? What do you think about the UFO, UAPs stuff that the government has been talking about and made a website for? I believe that you need to have, something like that. Look, I'm actually a firm believer of, life on other planets. I am. The reason I am is because, well, planet Earth is one of the newest planets within our solar system, right? In our galaxy. So us being roughly one of the newer planets, right? And we have already in our history have came with the technology to be able to travel, or not travel, but send rovers to Mars, for example, right? Just within our, time frame, right? So now we have the capability of that. Now think about other planets who are billions of years older than ours, right? Like, who's to say that they don't have life who have came, because our technology gets better with time, right? So who's to say that, that they haven't, had the same capabilities and shit like that, right? Or to think that our planet is the only planet with so many different planets out there that we're the only one that could harbor life in it. It's just like I just refuse to believe that, bro, because it's just like, how would that even be possible? Like, why Earth though? Like, why could Earth be only that one special planet? Like, I just don't believe in unique like that, right? Like, for example, like, you know, I've always said this. I don't believe that people's ideas are unique. I just believe that somebody gets up and does it before the other person, right? There's always been people that create something out there, right? That people be like, hey, remember when I told you they should invent some shit like this and that? Yeah, people have, you know, like the same ideas, bro. It's just who actually got up and went and did it, right? So the chances of us being the only, you know, planet that could harbor life is just very, very slim, bro. So I believe that there's life out there, right? Now, I don't believe that they came and kidnapped people and, you know, and you know, or, you know, one thing else that gets me mad about what the fact that if people say that there's UFOs, that they have to be doing something negative to us, like they have to be kidnapping us or they want to enslave us or they're trying to kill us. Like, why do you think these individuals would come here and do that, right? First of all, the fact that you even think that they would come here to look to cause chaos or hurt individuals, like they put them as these mindless creatures, right? When in order for you to travel to a different planet, we're talking about the knowledge and intelligence that we can't even be able to comprehend and fathom, right? The fact that they're able to travel, you know, to our planet is they are way smarter than us. They're way, way smarter than us, bro. You get what I'm saying? So why would you think somebody's so fucking smart? Because you have to be able to pilot a ship, so it can't even be this monster. How the fuck is it flying the ship over here? So the fact that it has to have the capability to fly a ship over here is already letting you know it's an intelligent being, right? So why the fuck would an intelligent being come here and automatically look to harm us? You get what I'm saying? The reason why we think that that's going to happen is because of the fucking movies that we watch and everything that we know about human civilization, because of all the, you know, of how we handle shit, how we have been, you know, doing chaos and killing people and everything like that, that we automatically assume that if an alien comes here, it's going to be for the negative. Like, as much as the alien could be coming to kill you and enslave you, is as much as they could be coming here to teach you and to, you know, like, be cool with you. Like, why do you think that the possibility of the negative is more than the positive if you never met an alien? You know nothing about the fucking aliens. So why would you think the negative more than the positive when you don't even know, you know, if they're here to harm us, if they're good or bad? As much as they could be good as much as they can be bad, bro. So why the fuck would you lean more into the negative? You get what I'm saying? Like, the fact that people, you know, like, already let you know the mentality of man. Of course you're going to think of the negative. Of course it's going to have to be for the worst, because that's how humans love to think. It's always, instead of looking at the positive side of shit, people rather focus in on the negative, because that's just human nature. If anything, the aliens should be scared of us, because we're probably going to fuck them up. Right? Because we're going to think that, nah, let's do it to them before they try to do it to us. That's the fucking human way of thinking. That's why we're not able to travel to these planets. Because we're still too stupid and still fight and bicker over stupid shit. That's the reason why we can't even be able to, you know? I mean, shit. Even with smart people, the countries can't come together to, you know, the greatest minds in our planet could come to be able to work together to actually maybe be able to really do something, right? The fact that even them intelligent people are not even there yet to do that themselves should already show you that we're far, far away from being able to ever travel to any planet. And these motherfuckers could travel to ours, so they're leagues ahead of us, bro. They'll be like so far ahead of us, it's not even funny. Like, people wouldn't even be able to understand the kind of knowledge they have, bro. Because it does take that much knowledge in order to be able to travel to a different planet, bro. It literally does. Like, people think it's as easy, like, well, we have a spaceship, we can go out of space, so what's the big deal? Bro, you can't compare that from traveling light years away to reach a different planet, right? The technology for that is fucking, is mind-blowing, bro. Mind-blowing. We wouldn't even be able to come close to any kind of shit like that. Like, you know, like, how's the fuel working? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, that shit, like, how's it even able to fucking just do this and that, bro? Like, I'm telling you. Like, that's just shit that we're just not there yet. Just because we have a rover in Mars, people think that, oh, yeah, for sure, we're able to, you know, go to any planet. Like, do you not know how planets work? Like, different planets, different atmospheres, and gravitationals and mass. And, I mean, there's so many things that play factors, bro. It's not just as easy as like we have it, you know? Like to be able to travel, you know, with food, you know, like or whatever, right? Because everything needs, you know, some form of, you know, to keep them going, right? And like I said, bro, they're able to travel to our planet. Then I'm pretty sure they have everything they need in their home planet, right? So why the fuck would they come to look to, you know, take yours? Like if they ran out of hamburgers in their planet, like if they eat hamburgers, like that is crazy. Like, no, they're coming for our planet. How do you know they even need air and water, bro? They could probably run on some other shit, bro. So them coming here for air and water, like what the fuck? Like, what if that shit will kill them, bro? Like, you don't fucking know anything about these motherfuckers. Yeah, you want to say that they're coming to take your whatever. You're thinking too much like a human when these fools are not human. Hello? Like these fools literally want to get like, dang, it's because they're coming for our nukes or whatever. They have the technology to travel to our planet. Why the fuck would they need our fucking nuclear or anything? Like people just need to sit down and actually really think about the conspiracy theories that they get before they even fucking were like, bro, why the fuck would they even come here for that kind of shit, bro? Like that is crazy though, bro. Yeah, I love freestyle music. They send the robot to build a home, but like, why? And how do people know that? You know, for people that don't know nothing about these extraterrestrials, like they know their whole plans. Like, oh, it's because they're coming for this and that. Like, how do you know this information though? Like, why would you think that that's how? Because that's how a human would do it. That's how a human, or maybe that's the idea that they feel like a human would do it, right? Like that's how they would do it, right? But who's to say? Like I said, they have the intelligence far beyond ours, right? So why would they use our plans? Like, why would they use our ideas, right? Like they're way smarter, right? So why would they grab less intelligent people's ideas on how to go about things? You get what I mean? Because if we really could match their intelligence, we would be able to travel to their distance, right? But we can't, right? So why the fuck would they take all our ideas? If aliens were advanced, wouldn't they easily take over the world? Yeah. For all we know, they're probably just like, you know, like they come and they study us like, oh shit, look at that. You know, they're kind of like when we go to the zoo, right? We're not threatened by those animals, but we're just amazed, you know, because, oh, look at that animal, right? Like you walk and you see a worm, you're not going to care about what the worm is doing or what the worm's got going on because the worm poses no threat to you, right? It's like it's less intelligent than you, right? So why would he focus in on that, right? Like, why would they come and literally take anything of ours? Like, what could that possibly? These people are fucking leagues ahead of us in technology and in knowledge. Why? What could we possibly give them? Like, what use will we have to them? Right? Like, what could we possibly be able to provide them with? They're smarter than us, right? Their technology is better than us. So what could we possibly provide these individuals, you know, with that they want to take from us? You get what I mean? And people can't even say to eat us and shit like that. Bro, I'm pretty sure they have food where they're coming from, bro. That's partly how they're still breathing and shit like that, right? They have food. And why would people think that eating a human will somehow, you know, keep these people alive or some shit like that, right? It's like, fuck, like, that is crazy. Like, what? Why would they enslave us, bro? Like, if they come and enslave us, what could we possibly do to the? Like, how could we possibly, you know, help these individuals? Or like, why would they want to enslave us, though? Like, what could we possibly provide them? Like, what can we provide them with? Like, why would I enslave a worm, bro? What the fuck is a worm gonna do for me, bro? I had to enslave a worm. The worm can't do shit for me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would they enslave man, bro? What could man give these individuals? Like, what could you possibly provide these leagues ahead of us kind of beings? Like, why would it? Like, I get it, bro. Like, you see yourself as high and mighty, but bro, ain't nobody trying to enslave you, my guy. Like, nobody really wants you as a slave, homie. Like, you really won't be able to do nothing with that. Like, that alien won't be able to, get you to do nothing for him, bro. Like, what can we provide them with? Like, they could probably make shit levitate for all we fucking know, right? So we're like, why the fuck would they have any use for us? And at the same time, why would they come and just, like, let's say, eradicate us? What purpose? They're intelligent beings, right? So in order to be intelligent, then you're less aggressive than aggressive, right? Because if you're more aggressive, meaning you won't be able to get along with each other in your planet, right? Because you guys are, hyperly aggressive, right? So you guys wouldn't be able to come up with the technology in order to make shit happen, right? If you're, aggressive, right? So obviously they're not aggressive because they have the technology and the knowledge to be able to travel to distance. So they're not coming with like an ego or a bad way of looking at shit, right? They have to have the intelligence in order to be able to pilot a ship, right? So why the fuck would they come with the negative more than the positive? But ladies and gentlemen, my time's up. We got to get back to it. Good chat. We out.